Thank you. And this concludes this press meeting. Thank you.
Prime Minister Modi, why don't you take some questions from the freest press in the world?
A Norwegian journalist is suddenly making headlines across India, and it all happened because of one question. During Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Norway, a journalist named Helle Lyng tried to ask him something as he was leaving a joint media appearance. And within minutes, that moment exploded online. Because the question wasn't casual, it was direct, sharp, and deeply political. Helle Lyng is a journalist from Norway who has been covering international and political affairs. But until this week, most Indians had probably never heard her name. That changed during PM Modi's Norway visit, when she attempted to question him during a press interaction, alongside Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Støre. As cameras rolled and reporters shouted questions, Helle Lyng raised her voice and asked PM Modi something that immediately caught global attention. Her question was, "Why don't you take questions from the freest press in the world?" Now, that line instantly stood out because it directly touched on a criticism that has followed PM Modi for years. The criticism being that the Prime Minister rarely takes unscripted questions from the media, especially during international press conferences. And the moment Helle Lyng asked it, social media picked it up almost instantly. Clips started circulating everywhere, on X, Instagram, news channels, YouTube, and suddenly, a few seconds of interaction became a massive political debate. What made this moment even bigger was the setting. This wasn't a domestic political rally or a TV debate. This happened during a high-profile diplomatic visit in Europe, where PM Modi was meeting world leaders and strengthening India's international partnerships. So when a foreign journalist publicly raised a question about press freedom, the moment naturally drew international attention, and online reactions were sharply divided. Some people praised Helle Lyng for asking what they called a bold and important question. Others accused her of trying to embarrass India's Prime Minister during an official visit, which only made the clip spread faster. Soon after the video went viral, Helle Lyng herself also became the center of controversy. Reports said she faced heavy trolling online, with some social media users even making bizarre allegations against her. But Lyng reportedly defended herself as saying she was simply doing her job as a journalist. At the same time, India's Ministry of External Affairs also responded to the larger debate. The MEA defended India's democratic system and media environment and pushed back against criticism coming from foreign commentators. So in the end, the entire story came down to one moment, one journalist, one question, and one viral clip that turned into a global conversation. Because sometimes in international politics, it's not the speeches that dominate headlines, it's the unscripted moments in between.